liking himself. Ace down at bottom. Magic wand, triple branches, tons of stats. A flame break level 1. Tofu trying to give back as good as he's taking here. That rider reasonably tanky though. There's trading blows.
I like how Tianming goes back and forth. Now hiding behind that tree. Where could I possibly be? What a surprise.
Just disappears. Suddenly TP's bottom. Another flame break. Yeah, Tofu being bullied away from connecting in that bottom lane again. A bit of a walk to go. The tango up and swap the branches out for that bit of efficiency. And that leaves Ace in a 1v1 against Low. Morphling loses out pretty heavily in that one. Has already lost the majority of his HP.
Very low on HP. It's Morphling. He's always going to be low. But the mid matchup, this is the one that I want to watch. 7-0 from Quinn. 6-1 from Somnus so far. Going into bottlenecks. Road of Atos. This has been like the new hybrid build on mid. Early hero. So popping up.
Spread out wide and jump into these early fights as quickly as they possibly want to.
Enigma and lane back, bounce back into Eidolon, they split. Suddenly there's like a ton of damage with Avalanche. It's been a while since I saw him being played as position 4.
Yeah, it has been, and it might be one of those little surprise things that Gaming Gladiators, you know, they've not scrimmed or practiced against, might catch them off guard. We'll head into game 1 though and pop ourselves into the match proper to see Gaming Gladiators coming out on the map smoked up. Early ward already placed by Azure Rain, that mid lane. Getting a little bit of vision and tucked in quite defensively, protected against a lot of these sentry placements. Sitting around there with Somnus, he's already cocking his gun. The scatter blast, just cancelling the animation on it. Nice little sound effect from it.
2 shotgun heroes, Morphling, Snapfire. I miss the old shotgun morph build.
Do you?
Like, well, maybe I don't now that I said it. To instantly delete the hero, but since it changes to E-Blade, it doesn't work that well anymore. Going for different items. They get some Eidolons. 2 already. Make it 3.
Yummy, yummy. A little bit of experience in gold. Just reclaiming that.
The battle begins!
What did he use Eidolons on?
Oh, Lycan Wolf.
Ah, okay. That makes sense. You kill my wolf, I kill your little demonic conversions. There he's liking himself. Ace down at bottom. Magic wand, triple branches, tons of stats. A flame break level 1. Tofu trying to give back as good as he's taking here. That rider reasonably tanky though. There's trading blows.
I like how Tianming goes back and forth. Now hiding behind that tree. Where could I possibly be? What a surprise.
Just disappears. Suddenly TP's bottom. Another flame break. Yeah, Tofu being bullied away from connecting in that bottom lane again. A bit of a walk to go. And a tango up and swap the branches out for that bit of efficiency. And that leaves Ace in a 1v1 against Low. Morphling loses out pretty heavily in that one. Has already lost the majority of his HP.
Very low on HP. It's Morphling. He's always going to be low. But the mid matchup, this is the one that I want to watch. 7-0 from Quinn. 6-1 from Somnus so far. Going into bottlenecks. Road of Atos. This has been like the new hybrid build on mid Snapfire since she's first hero. So you get the damage, you get the lockdown. Capture Spirit Breaker from charging into Rachio. Whew. 20 HP on him.
Very close to death.
Blood grenade used from FY. I think like now that I might see it in action, you have like this 3 grab slow. When you throw it, 3 throw. Plus blood grenade. It's just that Tiny consumes so much mana, like so much gold on consumables as well. If you want to be buying blood grenades, mangoes, grenade he's running. His blink dagger timing is gonna be. I also want to see like what he buys. Is that gonna be like drum build, or he picks up the blink dagger immediately? Because we don't usually see position 4s just like sitting in a lane and farm up. They want to be active as much as possible. There's that
you might be right.
Burst on mid lane. As soon as he hits level 3, starts to put some pressure onto Quinn.
Yeah, it might be one of those situations where we go back to the old, like, phase boots Tiny. And maybe the Tranquil drums you're talking about, just something that gives him that movement speed, which makes up for the lack of blink. But he is a very dependent hero on gold and levels.
Thinking about whether he needs to pick up Toss in top lane or maybe Avalanche. Toss play into Eidolon's split. Gonna be a ton of damage. Celery doesn't die from that combo because he's very tanky on Spirit Breaker, has a lot of strength. They're gonna be looking for Terrorblade instead. Maybe with this move, Celery puts himself in a difficult spot.
Yeah, they chuck the Blood Grenade back at FY, and Celery still tanking through the damage. Duraccio chucks a few projectiles their way. Now the reflection and damage onto Chalice. Both sides burning through a lot of this early regen. Nope. We're spamming tangos and salves, and even a TP back from Celery. The one advantage he has, though, of course, yeah, TPing out and then charging back into the lane. So he'll be able to reset and bring items to his TB. Not a luxury that this Enigma Tiny lane has. Morphling, similar to the TB, struggling to get in there with the last hits. Just constant pressure from these offlaners right now. 10 and 6 TB, 10 and 2 Morphling, while Enigma, Lycan, picking up quite a few last hits.
Always a thing with Morphling. You pressure him early on. Ooh, Chalice, that's that Malefus.
Right, in the nick of time. Just before Celery connected. But here's that situation, right? Spirit Breaker's full HP. Chalice forced to salve, and FY. Very forward placement there. He throws an avalanche at them.
First blood!
Tofu picks up the kill on low down bottom. Big first blood for the Lion.
I believe from Fog. Morphling was shifting. A good start to this bottom lane. Ace CSing nicely, sitting at 16 right now. Going back to lane. Trying to put more pressure, but Ace is fine in this one. He has Lion's control, Earth Spike, Hex, and also 15 Magic Wand charges.
Yeah, they're trying to get on top of them, but Tofu there with a stun. Nice Blood Grenade. Ace pops his wand, gets back to safety, but Tofu's going to get left here and ditched in the fire. Nice, a little bit of a comeback there for Azure in that bottom lane, and good pressure on the Lycan to keep him at bay under that tier 1. And Lou with a wave from over. He's diving on this. He wants Ace real bad, and he'll get it. Great turnaround after losing their Morphling bot.
Ace definitely didn't expect Morphling to play as aggressive. Why? Like, he's so low, man. This is a situation where you probably want to get the trade kill and die as Tiny, because you need to bring so much regen. Enigma might pick up Mana Boot, so that's going to be like a big, something that Tiny can play off. There we go. Mana Boot, so now finally he has for a combo.
Yeah, big upgrade for the Tiny. Thank you, Enigma. Saving my laning stage. And maybe even getting on top of Duraccio here. In from the back, the Bat Rider with a Flame Break and a Blood Grenade. And Gaming Gladiators, they brought both supports previously to that top lane, but they were shifting to try and guard the 6-minute rune. A good little window there that's exploited by Azure. Now the Bat and the Tiny can think about where they want to be next. 6-minute rune coming up in just a couple of seconds. Regarding top, it's a shield rune down bottom though, but here are the kisses. That solo kill threat, the Hex will cancel it out for now, but Somnus will slow him down. Crawling Lion found as Celery dies up in that top lane. Duraccio trying to turn with the reflection and the meta. FY taking a beating from this TB, and one more touch might just do the job, but FY is so speedy. He's out there. And now Duraccio's the one in danger. Spot a bother for him, but FY baiting him back in. Can't get the kill on Tiny, and another kill.
Things are looking really good for Azure. Your Snapfire just got the kill. Gaming being very aggressive, making the rotation. Then starts to play slightly more aggressive towards the mid lane. Knows that there's no Mortimer's Kisses available. That's creep skipping. Bringing pressure onto Somnus. But still, playing into Bat Rider, playing into Enigma, like there's a ton of magical damage.
Caught out by the shotgun. They scattered this with a charge from Celery. They wanted Somnus mid, but they'll take the Bat Rider instead. That's a killing spree Bat, and like you said, he's the one playing aggressive, bouncing from lane to lane, causing issues for them. He's off the map. It's a sigh of relief from this TB and Lycan, honestly.
Tower is under attack.
Doraccio, I'm not sure how long he can sustain in this lane. He shows up, there's gonna be another rotation. FY for now, gonna refill the bottle onto mid lane. Quinn too difficult to get the kill on him. Has shield rune, gonna check the 200 HP.
And I'll get some connections here on the Snapfire. Toss across, trying to delay things as Somnus pops the one, the cookie's back, but Celery, Quinn, and Tofu dive his tower, scrambling desperately to kill off the Snap. Enigma has rotated in, not yet level 6. Just a Malefice onto Quinn, who is still very difficult to kill. With another avalanche, he pops his fairy fire, Timber chains away. Quinn with 4 stick charges, and another charge from Celery. Toss will cancel it. Side ones from the back. No, that's not going to be enough. Celery and Tofu holding the line. Maybe the Spirit Breaker will die with his Malefice on him. He pops his stick. Can't charge away just yet, so drops in the end.
Gaming Gladiators doing a really good job killing off Snapfire first. She's the most magical damage, the only hero that kind of threatens the kill. Onto that Timbersaw. Cookie into kisses. I'm not sure if kisses were needed to grab the kill there. This should be counter for Azure.
Taking many wounds.
Yeah, should be a good catapult. Snapfire and Orphan go to work on it. And this is what we were expecting. 9 minutes in, lots of rotations into mid, plenty of action coming out of those side lanes. Even seeing that Enigma TPing and being aggressive in mid, even without Black Hole. Celery and Tofu pairing up to battle against this Bat Rider. Hexing and stunning the cookie to buy time, saving Tan Ming. Thinking about turning there after the flame break, but realizing Gaming Gladiators weren't continuing.
Yan Ming called in 7 out of 9 kills. Level 6 on Bat Rider, 3-10 minutes. This is really good.
Much like cordwood before axes axe.
Lasso, they want to get the big kill. They'll probably look and try to kill Timbersaw, but Quinn and Doraccio staying off the map for now. Not showing. FY will be managing to get some farm on the mid lane.
Yeah, you were right about the TV. He was completely dipped. Gives up on that top lane completely, knowing there's Black Hole and potential rotations coming. Gaming Gladiators are charging Chalice. Bat Rider, Flame Break, not going to stop the Timber Chain, and now has to face off against the TV meta. Lasso's a real one, but the turnaround from Gaming Gladiators strong enough.
If that Flame Break connects, I still don't know if they have enough damage. Without Mortimer's kisses, this is Timbersaw's Vanguard, Flame Drop, Magic Stick, and of course a Cold Bracelet, so extra magic resistance, extra stats.
He's going to snipe in the mid lane on Tofu's Lion. Quinn and Doraccio trying to utilize the remaining seconds. Black Hole, Chalice! He grabs 3 of them, dragged into the Scatter Blast. The shotgun of Somnus shreds through 2 cores. Timbersaw with the urn on him, trying to Timber Chain away. FY looking for that additional combo, but he can't close the gap on Quinn quite.
After you.
If he gets the toss off, a level 1 toss on the range is not that great, and Quinn, he needs to start to run away. He saw like the glimpse from that observer ward where the ex-Roshan pit was. Gave them vision, and Chalice was like, because he didn't know where Spirit Breaker was coming from, immediately onto Black Hole. Doraccio, he's like way too aggressive. Had Meta up and running for another good 10-15 seconds, had Thunder available, but in terms of net worth, same amount of farm as FY in position 4.
That's a rough spot to be in. It really did feel like Gaming Gladiators was confident with the remaining seconds of Metamorphosis. Timbersaw very tanky, but they walk in to Chalice's Black Hole. And now Azure swinging up top. They were chasing Quinn. They'll find a tier 1. Celery can maybe try and deny it, but now he's being rooted up. Cookie forward, Somnus and FY pairing up with the Avalanche toss, but Celery's out there with a quick charge.
No toss, no Scatter Blast. I think with these 2 abilities, plus 2 right clicks, Spirit Breaker dies. Manages to get out of the trouble. This also, like, leaves Lou in a situation where he's, like, completely fine. The hero doesn't care too much about Lycan. It's only Spirit Breaker, Lion, Lasso. Do they have enough damage?
It doesn't look like it. There's a quick little walk, and maybe with Somnus and FY joining in, this will allow them to get back on top of him. Azure playing together so well, everyone clicking really nicely. All the pieces of the puzzle coming into place. The turnaround from Lion with a finger of death, but in comes the waveform and the kisses over the top. Duraccio, he's stunned up. Another swift kill. Now diving tier 1 onto Tofu. Earn and Malefice. He's already popped his wand. Thinking about the TP home. Does he just tick out from this? He's dying. Oh!
He tried to snipe him. Nice attempt from F1. He does have a blink dagger available. 12 minutes. And this is the timing for mid-tiny. Sure, they have like a bottle, they have treads, but still having a 12-minute blink dagger on Tiny. Mana boots from the lane. Chalice did. Like, he benefits so much from that mana boost. And now also Spirit's Vessel on Chalice. Great against Timbersaw. What are you laughing about, Gary?
Just the tiniest 400 ahead of the TB.
Tiny difference there.
Yeah, just a tiny one. Terrible difference as well for the Terrorblade. Well, yeah, we had some question marks around this tiny pink. FY showing that, bring out these old school strats. Tiny Enigma paying off big time.
FYI, this hero still works.
Hey, we're gonna catch on Celery. Contesting these ancient stacks that have been built up by Gaming Gladiators. High ground ward removed by Tan Ming. And now you're looking at this map thinking no tier 1 top or mid or bot. The map is getting smaller, the net is closing in around them. The little fishes of Gaming Gladiators getting reeled in by Azure. Tofu turn to chump. 14 minutes in, I mean, they're trying to contest that right-hand side wisdom rune. And when I say trying, I mean, Gaming Gladiators are going to have to do something drastic here to guard it. Duraccio, half HP. Celery, Nether Strike. Kill off the Batrider. Lou there into Metaform, but FY the backstab. Avatos gets the kill. Oh, baby. Azure showing up big time. 2 kills with that sweep through into that right-hand side of the map.
I could see Gaming Gladiators step out 20 minutes into the game. Duraccio, he has Dragonlance. He just finished it off. 15 minutes. What? Gets him.
Oh, yeah, another one. I mean, Quinn, he's reasonably tanky. Avatos into Kiss is not enough to kill him off.
They need World of Atos, like they need Snap to keep plus Scatter Blast. They're just constantly fighting, constantly hunting them. And Ming, that's another one. Like, they have 2 great repositioning players. Cross, lane break. Can't catch a break. They can't farm anywhere. They're not safe.
They've got great ways of getting on top of Lion, great ways of cancelling Timber Chain. Terrorblade just gets nuked into oblivion by all these guys. And Azure, you know, they're kind of playing together when they need to and then spreading wide across the map to get this Morphling farmed up. Gaming Gladiators trying to find the room they need for this Lycan Timber TB to get up and running. But the next couple of team fights, it's just a struggle to see how they enter them, never mind finish them.
That is for certain.
And Morphling's good as Lincoln's being delivered now, right?
That's Lincoln, so you don't care about Thunder,
Middle
Charge,
tower is under
Lion,
attack.
another call. Even Silverwood plays down.
Complete control, chain stunning that Spirit Raker out.
Dire's middle tower is not
Gladiator is
what
being
it
hemmed
used to
back into
be.
their base.
That is for certain.
Ace really the only one that's getting any free time. Does finish off as Vlad, so Helm of the Overlord, Overlord, not too far away. Let's just roll that R to make sure I say it properly.
Tower is under attack.
Look at FY hunting as well. He's a little isolated. Hiding in the trees.
Mid lane, reconnecting with the rest of the team. Roshan should be on the menu for Azure. In the next couple of minutes, they can take down this tier 2 tower.
Dire's middle tower
Gaming
is under
Gladiators
attack.
completely in recovery mode. When going through the twin gates, get some extra farm on a different side of the map.
Dire's middle
Another
tower
smoke.
has fallen.
We haven't seen Lycan do much in this. 0, 4, and 0. Shapeshift used to run away. Still managed to get him killed.
I mean, it's been a really difficult one for Gaming Gladiators. The last kill they got was on the bat a couple of minutes ago, but it's just non-stop running at you from Azure as they're on Ace, killing the Lycan off with that smoke gank up top.
It's not just Lycan, it's two wolves, helm of the... it's not... my brain stopped working. Dominator, there it is. Finally found it.
It's the Bommy. Good one. Lasso, Duraccio. He's got Sunder, but he can't even use it. Lure is in on top of him. Finger of Death doesn't finish off the Batrider. And now with a sticky napalm cookie play, they slow Tofu, catch him with a stun, and blast him.
Dyer's bottom tower is
Somnus on a monster kill streak. I think you're right.
They just can't get anything done in this game. Now they're off to high ground. Two finger juice. Just managed to get stacks or not, but just pointing out that nothing's going correctly for Gaming Gladiators in this game.
found the weakness in Dyer's bottom
The last couple of kills they've had, they killed Gav once in the past like 10 minutes. Outside of that, they've just been dying over and over again. Quinn is tanky, but not able to withstand Azure Raywin there. Bringing all the numbers into the bottom lane. Ace with a howl, trying to shapeshift forward. Lou dropping low, and they get a kill on the bat. Celery opening up that fight.
One adaptive strike. BB loses half his HP.
Rotovator going to catch out Duraccio, allowing F1 to come in with the Avatos combo.
Black ball on McCree.
Oh, Chalice, you beauty! That's it! Just call it! Gaming Gladiators doesn't stand a chance in hell or high water to come back into this now.
This is just like complete stop from start to finish, and this is an 18-minute game from Azure. Like, so much magical burst damage. We haven't seen Lycan able to do anything. Like, they got to one kill, and then lanes fell apart. Mid lane, we talked about the matchup.